Hey guys, what's up? Icicle here to give you a new type of Minecraft series that I thought would be kind of cool to explain, and I thought, why not go for it, right? Anyways, in this Minecraft series, I thought that I would be explaining science through Minecraft logic, because, we all love learning, right? But since I'm a total geek, I thought that I would try to share it with some people and see how it went, right? So, to kick it off, I thought that in this Minecraft series, we would be talking about dimensions as the first object of the first episode, of course. So dimensions in itself, the meaning behind it, or at least what I believe it to be, is a measurement. This can be considered toward the zeroth? I don't know. The zero dimension, which is considered to be no measurement, right? It's just a point in space that we think about, nothing more but a thought. There's nothing there. Again, it's just a thought in the space-time continuum. Now, for the first dimension, this is just considered to be a length, represented by these blocks right here. This length actually has no height, right? It's a line. It has no height, so we wouldn't actually be able to see it. It would just be a complete straight line, no height. We wouldn't be able to see it. We wouldn't be able to comprehend it. We wouldn't be able to feel it. It's just length. Nothing more to it. Now, a common misconception is that you can actually stack these on top of each other to, make a plane, and then you can stack those planes on each other to make, depth. But that is completely false, because you can't stack two things that don't have height together. They would theoretically, they would just kind of merge together into one, because it has no height. It only has length. It's like saying if you have 0 cookies and 0 cookies and you put it together, it would equal 1 cookie. That is false. There would be no cookies still. So yes. And along the lines of planes, that brings us to the two-dimension. The two-dimensional space, as we would think of it, has objects that have length and height. These would be planes, and they forever extend, such as the lines. What happens is that theoretically we could see them from above or below, but again, I'm not sure about that. If you guys want to check that, feel free to. But I believe that you would be able to see the below and top, but I'm not sure, because we would be in a whole different dimension. But I'm fairly sure that we'd be able to see this. But again, these planes have no depth, no width. So we wouldn't be able to see any side of it if we looked at it from the side. Now, before I go any further, guys, you have to understand that all of these are completely impossible for us to comprehend, because there is nothing in our entire space-time continuum, in this four-dimensional space-time continuum. There are no other dimensional objects other than four-dimensional objects. Even a piece of paper has width if you really look at it, microscope, whatever, but it has width. Everything that we can touch, feel, see, taste, everything in this whole, world, universe, whatever, is four-dimensional. Even light, for example, is four-dimensional, because if you break it down to the molecules themselves are actually four-dimensional. So, there you go. Just that I would clear that up really quickly. Now for three-dimensional. Three-dimensional would be length, width, and height. Now, a really, really common misconception is that we are three-dimensional, that our space-time is three-dimensional. That is completely false. Your teachers lied to you. That is not true at all. Simply because we live in time, and time is considered to be the fourth dimension. Because time, like I said before, dimensions are things that can be measured. Time can be measured, therefore it could be another dimension. We're not positive about this, but it's a very good speculation, and it's known as a theory, not a hypothesis, which is kind of a lower scale. Theory is up there, hypothesis is kind of not widely accepted, but four-dimensional is supposedly time. Now, the reason why this would be considered a new dimension is because objects in the first, second, third, and 0th dimension would actually not move. They would be standing still forever, because there would be no time passing. It would just simply be there, if that makes sense. It's kind of hard to wrap your mind around all this. Again, you just kind of have to accept it for the way it is and see it through the eyes of the scientist. That's how I learned how to cope with it, at least. But, anyways, Now is where it really gets confusing. The fifth dimension. Now, the fifth dimension, I've been looking around because I myself have no idea what it is, but I've been seeing things such as the fifth dimension is a dimension of incredible energy. Now, this I can prove completely false because, first of all, energy is four-dimensional. It moves, and it has length, width, and height because of the molecules, again. And not to mention that energy can be measured, but it's measured in a atomic way, which is a length, width, height, time way. It's kind of hard to explain, but it's measured in a four-dimensional way. We don't, like humans, for example, don't say, oh, we're measuring that four-dimensional object by the fourth dimension. It's just that we measure four-dimensional objects by another standard, if that makes sense. Anyways, before I get on to a different topic, the fifth dimension is incredibly hard to comprehend. I can't even take a shot in the dark at it. It's kind of like trying to tell what the future is. We kind of have a grip on the past, but again, the future is just completely like, whoosh, we have no idea. But I did see a theory that said that gravity actually melded into the fifth dimension. This is completely false because they said that gravity was weakened. If it wasn't weakened, we would be crushed to a pulp. Again, that is completely false because of the actual atmosphere on Earth. The atmosphere on Earth reduces gravity, such as when you're in water. When you're in water, you float. You don't sink down to the bottom and are affected by gravity. You still are affected by gravity, but not as much because you're moving through a medium. A medium is a type of liquid, type of air, something that you can move through. And that's pretty much it. 4 dimensions. I'm not going to go into any more dimensions than fifth. I didn't even explain the fifth. But since I can't explain the fifth, I obviously can't go on more. It's like saying if you don't get the first dimension, you can say the second, because the second is part of the first. Dimensions do build on top of each other, as in measurements. For example, you go from length, and then you have length and height, and then you have length, height, and width. They kind of build on top of each other, not literally, but words-wise. Anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for my dimension talk. I tried to represent it as much as I could through Minecraft with this awesome 1.8 update in creative mode. I apologize if this was completely useless to you. I'm trying to work on it. I will definitely try to improve myself and this commentary. I'll try to make it a bit more lighthearted. This was just an issue that I really, really love to talk about, so I was kind of serious about it. But hopefully I won't be as serious next time. And next time I'm actually going to have a guest. So if you guys could spread this video around, get it out there, maybe even subscribe, that would be awesome. And, I'd really appreciate that. And also, if you see any flaws in this video at all, please leave it in the comments below. So I can take a look at them and revise the video or, add annotations to say that I'm wrong. I would really not like to give other people false information, but, that's just me. If you don't have any criticism to put, just put good job. I'd appreciate comments as much as you could. And, comments about what I should do next and all that stuff. But other than that, I really thank you for watching this video, taking the time out of your day. Hopefully I didn't waste, 9 minutes of your time. So anyways, thanks for watching. Peace out.